entertainment hall thing. Okay, that's not working. And is this it? I copied Central Factory. Where is it? I try to be smart and prepared today.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. We do we do skip. There we go. We just got the town. All right, we're recording.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Welcome back to Skyfall Corruption Session 3. Last time, we have discovered fast travel to travel between locations. And ended up in the Kingdom of Halvastra, where the main mission has taken place.
Which I am obviously the king of.
Quite clearly.
Clearly.
Quite clearly.
And I'm just gonna start the screen share here. You guys are free to join the. You guys are free to join the table. I'd actually recommend if you have the thing, just join the table.
Yeah. Let me just try to find it.
So I'm just recommending that to you right now.
It's taking sweet time to load. And if it won't load for me, it won't load for recording.
Is it that?
Oh,
Okay, now it's ready. Cool.
I'm in. Oh, I'm coming in.
Is that why? Okay, it's there. We go. Perfect.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go orange again.
So to give a refresher on what happened, Light was going back to stay with their parents and kind of try to talk with Dad while Mom's sleeping quietly.
Sleeping.
And then while the other two are going to a billiards table, apparently, we don't know what.
We have our priorities straight.
We honestly ended up not ending at a good way to remember everything. So.
Yeah, I'd like to find out. My bad. I was very tired towards the end of the last one. I hadn't slept very well because of work. And I got confused about certain things, so the map definitely is showing where we're supposed to be going, and I thought it was given by Joey the Heartbreaker. Apparently it wasn't, it was given by somebody else, so
And
my bad.
nothing the Heartbreaker touches can be trusted.
No, well that's what I thought, so I was there like, he's completely fucking with us here, but my bad.
That's all good. So now, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do in particular?
I said, if we go to a billiards club, I'd want to spend 10 minutes literally casting a specific spell.
What spell?
Unseen Servant.
Knew it.
Let me see.
While Rahid is doing that, I will give him a nod, and I will move into the club and look, instead of looking for billiards table. First thing is that I will go to the bartender and see if there is a notice board somewhere.
If there's a notice board for monsters?
Yes.
As far as you know, there is not a lot of notice boards around in your current location.
Okay.
So nearby where you are, there's not many notice boards there.
But there are some, right?
There are some.
Alright, so I'll try to look for one or ask about one.
Alright, so let's see. There should be an adult nearby outside of the billiards hall.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to talk with him?
A shop, you said.
No, a guy that's like outside the billiards hall.
There is no notice board? Or is he like...
No, there's a guy that you can talk to.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
So, all right. I'll. What does he look like?
He what he looks like a guy who is wearing casual jeans, casual coat and overcoat, but has like a badge on him.
Okay.
Has like a very-
Can I recognize the badge, or can I understand what the badge is for?
Can you roll? Let's see. I'd say like roll insight.
All right. That would be 22.
You can
good.
notice. Yeah. So what you can notice
I rolled
is
a 19.
yeah, that's very close to a nat 20. What you notice
Mm-hmm.
is from the badge is it looks like you've seen the symbol before as you're walking on by. It's one of the police officers in town, or one of the officers in town.
All right. So. Okay. I'll go next to him. Stand right next to him, facing the direction that he's facing, and I'll just clear my throat. Hey.
Wait, hello there. What do you need?
Why does he sound like a drug dealer? Bit weirded out at his voice. I'll go. Do you people need a Witcher service in your town, by any chance?
We could use that, yes.
Dude, lay off the Marlboros.
Okay. Can you quickly give me what details you have for me?
Well, there is down in the hub a board that shows you all the monsters that you could ever think to hunt.
The hub.
Piglet.
The hub.
And where the hub may be?
The hub is in the center of town.
How far we are from center of the town, DM?
You are, I'd probably say 60 feet.
That's it?
No, wait, let me do math here. Like probably 120 feet.
All right, still not bad. I mean, I can.
I'm
Well,
saying that's javelin range.
I'll make sure again that Rahid is okay while doing his ritual, and after giving a quick glance, I will move towards the center of the town, the hub, and look at the notice board.
All right. Is so
Wha-
on the board.
Sorry, I was just wanted to know where is Light, by the way. Meanwhile.
Light is at her home.
Oh, okay.
My parents' home.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go and check on the thingy.
All right. So while you are checking on that, James, is there anything else you need to do, or are you still just
Well, I have 10 minutes to cast it.
10 minutes? I'll go back to let's go with.
And 120 feet
so-
will only take 4 seconds for me.
Okay.
Or maybe you trip over something and bang your knee.
All right. So
Next check for walking.
the monsters that you see on the on there are local wolves.
Local wolves, okay.
Or on the. Let me do this. Local wolves. There is some lizard folk that escaped from the winter island.
Okay.
I just forgot what that was. And I would also say there's a bear problem.
Bear problem.
Yep, so there's like rabid bears in the forest.
Okay. All right. None of them are monsters.
As far as you can tell, they are not.
Hmm.
But they don't. But they're not very descriptive. They only know of these problems.
Okay. So I kind of just under my breath I go, fuck. I'm pretty sure that that guy was not a cop. He was definitely a drug dealer who got that badge. Uh, got that badge somehow. I guess we okay. So who should I? Is there any description? Who should I talk uh, to undertake these jobs? And is there?
I would say you can. You're in the hub, so I'd say go. You can. There should be someone right next to the hub board.
Do I need to roll perception to see them?
No, they're right nearby you.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Wait, hello there.
so you guys just stand around near the hub board all the day,
Job, yes.
even at 11 p.m.
Well, these problems have been quite big,
Uh-huh. How much?
and no one has tackled them.
How much for the beers and wolves? How much you are offering?
Offering about, let's say, 100 gold.
100 gold each.
Yes. Just so you know, because I'm used to high numbers, prices I tend to up to 100. I just prefer high numbers, so.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always times 100 for pricing.
Okay. I mean, given our situation, that is still relatively not very lucrative.
It's not lucrative.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I
do
think yeah, I'll just take a mental note that it is still something good for killing time if we have to, and I'll just nod at it and I say, okay, I'm a witcher, I can take care of this.
Why, thank you, good sir.
Do I need
Anything
to
else?
sign some document?
Could you please sign this form for me, kind sir?
Okay, I'll fill up the form as soon as possible and sign as vaguely as possible.
Yeah, he doesn't know that's a thing anyway. He's also kind of tired because it's the last hour of his shift.
Kind of just do a welcome to the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the Disney Channel. I don't know, just do that. All right.
It's a circle.
It's a circle, you know. Just do that. Anyways, is there anything else you want to do, Jay?
No, I'm fine. I'll go back to Rahid and wait for him to finish his thingy before we go in. Even I will sit down and meditate next to him for how much time is left.
All right. Now, Light, as you notice that the door in, like, as you're kind of sitting, where are you sitting in the house?
Probably like, I don't know, maybe in like the kitchen bit. I imagine I'd be making like some tea or something.
You're in the kitchen. You kind of notice the lock on the outside start to be, with a key being rotated and opening the door. And then
Okay, here we go.
and then your father comes on in.
Hi, Dad.
What is like? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, I've kind of been busy.
I'm in Twilight.
So it's alright. God damn it again.
Yeah, Twilight. There we go.
No, it's. I mean, it's okay. I've been busy, and I suppose you know. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna stay here for tonight.
Of course, I don't mind at all.
Oh, good. Mum's gone to bed. Unless you want me to get her up, I can go shout her up. It might take a bit.
No, let her rest. She needs her rest.
Yeah, I suppose she does. Yeah, I mean, have you been watching over Trellin? How's he doing?
Well, he's doing great.
Oh, good.
He's been working hard. He pulled an all-nighter, and now he's passed out on the floor.
Oh god, again, I keep telling him, like, you know, you need to let your brain rest every now and again. But he never listens to me. But
Yeah, he's one of those people who never listens to anybody. He does his own agenda.
That's true. That's true. I don't know, he listens to me from time to time. I'm probably the only one he does listen to, when he fancies it. Listen, Dad, don't freak out, okay? And don't get super excited, but I need to tell you something.
Go ahead.
2 men are going to be staying here tonight as well.
Ooh, men.
No, not like that. Dad, listen, please don't make this
I think
weird.
Emily Light's dad is happy for himself, not for him, not for Light.
Yeah. Listen, right? Neither of them are anything like them. Friends, like just friends. Just needed a place to stay. They don't want to have children. You're not having children yet, okay? You can just don't freak them out, please.
I will not do that, but at the end of the day, I just want the best for our family.
Well, yes, but I can do the best for our family in time. I don't need to do it now. You know, I'm basically married to my work. You know that.
I know that, but what happens? And then he just kind of stutters a bit, like thinking,
But-
it's like,
Listen, she's not gone yet. Let's not talk like she's gone yet. You know, I'm going to be around for a hell of a long time. Not as long as you, but I'll still be here.
I'll just pray that something happens. Tell your friends that they're free to stay.
Oh, Mum kind of already did anyway. You know, I mean, I'd swear I'd take him to my apartment, but there's literally no room for 3 of us there. There's hardly room for me half the time.
Fair enough.
I make tea. Do you want tea?
Of course, thanks, my daughter.
Oh, thanks. I brought it from the desert, so it's kind of spicy.
Ooh, good old desert tea, I love it.
Yeah, but I'll I don't know. I'll go find them and let them know it's safe to come home. Please don't make it weird. Please. Please.
I won't, I promise you.
Don't hit
Okay.
on them, Dad.
Okay, love you, Dad. I'll be back soon, and I'm gonna walk out and head towards where the map indicated the billiards club was.
Alright. So, as you approach towards the billiards club, I'd say it's probably around 1 a.m. in the morning, right?
Okay, took a while.
Yeah, it took a while.
What were we doing for the last 2 hours?
But that's
no,
up to you guys.
that's up to you guys, man.
So
You
yeah,
guys get to-
all right.
before-
So after
Before we go
Ray,
to the billiards club, I'm gonna use disguise self. 'Cause- hold on. And I'm gonna change my appearance to look almost like a significantly older version of Morag, with a large nose and a very receded grey hairline.
what the hell are you
Not
doing?
completely similar. Doesn't look like you, but if you want the idea.
Oh, okay, got it. What it's trying to do.
Oh my god.
You see it now? There you go.
Holy shit! Holy shit! That's what I was expecting. The moment he said, you know, the receding doesn't look like him, but little fat as oh god, he's going there.
So, as
I give him a look and kind of just a little.
I look at the billiards club door, then back to Morag. It's like, hey Morag, fancy a round of Gwent?
No.
So.
What the hell are you doing, Rahid?
So meanwhile, as light approaches,
There was
light
we
sees-
still have 2 hours. We want to do
Yeah, I
stuff.
was thinking.
We want to do
Wasn't
stuff
that
before
quick?
that happens. Sorry, man. But we got a shit thing to.
Let him have a few games. It's fine.
Nah, it's not about games. It's not about games. It was we just want to fuck a little. That's it.
Oh my god.
And what you two do between you two is completely up to you two.
Yeah.
Okay, so I look at Rahid and kind of just still smirking. I go, "Have you ever hustled? You're a rogue, right?"
I will just get my unseen servant to tap him on the shoulder.
Do I recognize the spell? DM?
Wanna make a Arcana check for me?
Okay.
Hustling all day, every day.
Oops. Nope. I rolled a natural 3.
Alright, you can't tell there's an unseen servant.
Yeah, 3 is the number. I have 0 on Arcana. So, that shouldn't be right, though. Okay. Yeah, I kind of just go. Was that you?
It might have been, it might have not.
What have you in your mind, Rahid?
Just follow my lead, and I'll go into the billiards club.
I follow him.
I'd like to remind you that the meeting is at noon tomorrow, so.
Mhm.
So it's a friendly reminder.
Yeah.
So.
We're having a
You'll get enough enough sleep before that. Don't worry.
I'm just letting you know in advance so that
we get the long rest.
so no, I'm just letting you know so that you don't mess up events.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna spend playing billiards for the next 24 hours straight.
All right.
Billiard fun.
You're like me at the end of last session, just there. Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna showcase the surprise, guys. Jay, you're not in the game.
Oh, you need me to? You need me there?
I do actually, because like I said, I have something special.
Okay. Let me open Steam then. Just a second. Sorry about that.
And I'll give a spoiler to everyone else but Jay.
All right.
Look at this. What do you think?
Cool billiards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we are playing for real.
Yeah. I was debating on a fun fact. I was debating on describing the game and using dice rolls, but I thought, why not just have tabletop in general? Tabletop already has like stuff built into it that can make this work, so I was thinking, why not play it while doing it?
Now, how does my unseen servant let me cheat here?
Yeah. That's the problem.
That's what it's for. Yes.
It has I looked at the thing. It says it has a strength of 2.
Yeah.
And it can't attack. So if it has a strength of 2, can it even hold like a billiards thing?
Doesn't have? No, it's not
doesn't
holding
have
a
to
billiards
hold
block.
anything.
It's going to block the holes.
Yeah.
Or a block
Someone
the
got
hole?
score.
Oh. No, I have to.
Or just slide the ball down when we need to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just guide it in like it's good again. Oh, what's that?
All right. Now another thing that's really good about this that now I've awaited enough. Hold on a minute here.
Curling. That's it.
Are you guys all in the billiards hall, or are you still walking there, Light?
I think at this point, it takes 2 hours, isn't it? I've got a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Rahid are.
All right, so I'm gonna start selecting a very specific song.
Convince my dad that grandchildren are not the best idea right now. Get that out of your head, Dad, please.
Long-term goal complete.
Never. Man is obsessed.
What's it called? What's the guy called?
We are basically digitally LARPing now.
Yes.
All right. And the nice thing about this place,
You can even call this episode digital LARPing.
Yes.
all right. What do you think I'm about to play, Emily?
What,
Killer
me?
Bean theme 10 hours long.
What do you think I'm gonna play, Emily?
Oh, I don't know. Don't put me on the spot like this. I can't even think. My brain.
What are these stickers for?
Oh my god, yes.
What's up?
Just these stickers on this side.
I have no clue, honestly.
I can pick this. Oh shit, sorry. Oh fuck.
At least you didn't flip the table.
No, not this time.
Objection!
Hey, are you gonna have your character say that?
Just out of nowhere.
I save that for the
Emily loses the
Because
match.
arrested.
You rolls natural 20 on strength, and the whole billiard table goes.
No, that was a mistake.
I feel like I can go
That's
louder
still
than
hot.
that. I feel like I can go louder than that.
Oh, you can. You
One more
100%
attempt.
can.
Okay. Preemptively turning this down.
Objection!
Oh my
Is that
god.
better?
Oh, I feel like
You know, that proper reminds me, it's like, I don't know if you played the original on like the DS version, but to end the game you had to like shout into the DS, but it didn't always pick you up. So it just reminds me of just being there with my DS being like, objection! Just play the
Objection!
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 But it didn't pick you
Objection!
up.
Objection!
Please! Objection! Just roll the credits! Roll the damn credit!
Phoenix Light just has a meltdown.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Oh
I
god.
think I just ended up blowing on it and it worked. I'm like, it's just like, oh yeah, shouted it.
So as Rahid and Morag go into the billiards table, you see it's very open. There's a lot of tables around. And at this time of day, it's surprisingly busy. There's only like 2 tables open at the current moment. There's a band that's playing in the background, which in there it rotates through
Super
like
chill.
through a while, and it basically plays different music. And the musician you can kind of see is this guy wearing a very fancy shirt. He's wearing fancy pants, and he's currently playing with his band. He's the saxophone player, pretty much. Kind of bard-like.
It's a bard.
What's the spot?
Careful.
This time it's Morlag's turn to get seduced.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you guys want to do in there?
Yeah. So
Play billiards
Yeah.
fairly.
I'll play against Rahid, and I'll deliberately, lose. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I'll pretend like that,
Okay.
and I'll be loud. Saying, "Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing."
Hustling.
Start hustle.
Let me... Unfortunately, I'll have to play for Jay. What I'm gonna do something interesting.
I'm
I
here
wanted
in the
to
game.
roll-
I'm in the game.
No, but I mean James. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have you both roll for initiative. to
Oh, well,
see
he's
who's
throwing.
hit the queue.
He's throwing though, aren't
No, we are not playing for real right now against.
Wait, I'm just playing.
Oh, you're not
normally.
playing
He's
for real.
throwing.
I mean, for the game, for this for the one that you're faking, I'll be playing
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
I'll
we
be
are.
playing for-
So do we need to roll deception, or that we still need to play?
No, I'm just saying if you want to roll initiative to see who does this.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's all I
The
want.
noise is there. Just
yeah. I'll let Rahid break.
That was like breaking pots.
It was. Sound like marbles, but breaking marble.
Yeah, they do. All right. So you guys get So who wants to go first?
I'll let Rahid go first. I don't want to lose initiative for that.
All right.
We're not gonna play the proper game after. This is just us hustling. He's gonna lose no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how good
You
are you
call
at
that a
this one?
Vahid break?
All right, and you're still disguised, right?
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's
Oh,
kind
no,
of
wait.
looking at.
That's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, you can just pick it up, move it. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jason.
Oh, wait. I can't do that, right? I need to select flick. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Is this how it works? Am I doing it
Yeah.
right?
You're doing it right. Yeah, you're totally doing it right.
Do we need any deception checks or we just play?
Yeah.
Be bad.
No one's gonna be that bad
If
at
you
billiards.
if you're lying, go for deception checks.
Okay.
I'll go for it. Do you want to help me?
I was
So-
rolling for myself, and
Oh,
I rolled a
because
natural 20.
Oh, no.
Yep. So
You are that bad.
since it's between you two, I'll let you decide how it's reacted. I'm not too concerned.
Well, as in we're both deceiving here.
Oh yeah. So everyone's just looking at Morag, just like, wow, he's really bad at the game.
I
And
got
then-
23 as well.
23, 21 here.
And at the end of the day, everyone's looking. They're starting to look very intently at your game now.
So, what? I'm a little confused what to call Rahid at this moment because he's somebody else.
No, you person.
No, I am clearly harried.
Reed.
Harry.
Alright.
Different person entirely.
Oh god.
There are many combos.
I hope you enjoyed my little setup of setting up a natural billiards
Yeah.
table.
Hell yeah, authenticity.
Do you want to hustle someone over then? We can do a proper game where the white ball keeps moving to his advantage.
So, are you still walking, Emily, or?
I don't know. Yes, I imagine.
So would you say that? Because you just it was just here for 3 minutes.
Oh well, I'm not. I'm like an hour.
She's
and
still-
like
she's still at
57
house
minutes
then.
away.
Yeah.
I said 2 hours. Like I think. Never mind. Confusion. Let's just
You know what? You tell me when I come in, and I'll come in.
Yeah, that would be better.
Eventually, I would
say you come on in.
absolutely destroy Morag at billiards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So,
whoever
yeah.
looks interested with the game, that's now finished. I'd go up to them.
That
I've got-
sounds.
I would just shrug at those, like, do you want to go? He's an easy target.
Why not? I would love to. And then, let me... I would set it up manually like you're actually playing billiards, but, I'll just do the easy way out. Alright, so since it's a real game, I'm gonna have,
And just before this, just as I'm getting all the balls ready, and can I just loudly announce by this billiards table, it's like, you know what? Say 50 gold, the incompetent one wins.
it's a deal.
Is anyone else?
Yeah, everyone. So,
There's a lot in.
What are my odds I'm playing off here?
yeah, you're
One.
betting 50. You're betting 50.
Betting 50 gold.
Yep. So, they go up to you and say, "We're gonna stop by serving this up," and then you just barely.
Shit.
hold on, we're not gonna do it this way. Hold on.
The greatest break ever known. Was that physically accurate?
I thought that was a prop. Okay.
I fixed it. Don't worry, it's better. All right.
Or is that gonna pot or not? No, it stopped. Alright,
Nah.
so we're gonna have it my unseen servant can move the cue ball around.
Okay, where do you
I mean,
want
it
to
still needs to be discreet. You can't
Well,
just be like, no, it's here now.
not so much to pick it up and move it, but like when it's going, it'll like curling, skim it along the top to make it turn and stuff.
Alright, that's gonna be tricky.
And we can just
So
move on
is
the-
it my move or?
I'd say it's your move.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Wait. Alrighty. Oh, that's not how I want it. Shit. How do I cancel it?
There you go, fix it.
Ah, no. It didn't fix it. It didn't fix
Alright,
it.
Servant, get it in there.
Alright, so... Oh, hold on.
Wait a second, hold on.
There we go, there we go.
Okay.
So, you're on...
Yeah, I'm doing stripes.
Yep, you're on stripes.
Then you get to go again.
Wait, which are the stripes? Okay.
Yeah, you get to go again because you got it.
Yeah.
So...
You got it.
I got it.
That's the first time he's spotted one all night.
Oh my god.
What
you,
the hell
got-
was that physics?
You fired the wrong way, I thought. I
Oh, okay.
So now, the thing is...
think the arrow was the other way, so you
Because
shot.
they hit... Because you hit... Oh, that was in...
No, there was nothing potted there.
Yeah, you hit an even, so that means... I think in the rules, it's basically they get free move.
Well, that's a spot. No,
No.
it means they get a foul.
Two.
You get a foul shot, so you get 2. Unless you then foul. I got a mini billiards table.
Ah. Alright, so...
I mean,
Fun fact, I used to play billiards.
played in years.
Playing it one-handed, left-handed, and you're not allowed to move from your seat, so you're just kind of just like... That's a decent challenge.
Oh, I
Oh,
hit it.
God, it's...
Oh.
Hell yeah. Unseen servant does its thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
2 for
Fallout's
you.
turn now.
All
four
right.
extra, you-
Yeah, 2 for me, right?
Yeah. As long as you hit something, otherwise it's a foul. You've got to hit one of your own.
One more shot.
The physics is still very wonky for me. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
There was a physically accurate pool option,
Yeah.
but this is fine. This is D&D. This is how it is in D&D or Magic.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Is that a foul?
Oh.
Yeah, gone.
I totally wanted to grab that, but I missed.
What are the chances unseen servant stop blocks it?
Yeah, I tried
People
to, but
get
I
placed with a
missed.
foul.
Do you want the unseen servant to like knock it like not that way? Like probably right, like curve it right
Stop
here.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, stop it here.
Can you make it do a dex saving throw or something
What, for
Sleight of
me?
hand?
I don't know.
for the sleight of hand? Yeah, go for sleight.
It doesn't have a dex. Do I just use my own?
You can just do just 1d20.
Just a flat d20?
Yeah, flat d20.
3.
No.
It barely budges. Oh wow.
It still goes in.
Ah,
Yeah, so it's still going.
Okay.
No, it
As
no.
yeah, I'm totally new to this. You know, still learning. Haha.
One of the people watching notices the ball having these slight maneuvers.
No.
They notice slightly, but they're not suspicious per se.
It's a lumpy table.
Yeah.
Well used.
It's also
Well
like
used.
at the end of the day, it's also like the worst table out there.
Yo, this
Yeah.
is the high-end billiards club. This is the shit table for like the
Yeah.
newbies. Like in the back, there's like some fancy gold shit, but no, you have this cheap.
Under like one of the legs of the table, there's just a book propping it, so it's somewhat level, but not quite.
Stop. Damn it.
That was spinning though.
the sound effect.
Or did it get potted or not then? Because he'd have a second shot if it did get the cue ball get potted.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, they will get a second shot.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a foul.
Oh, was that a strike that just got potted?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, what?
Nice.
The only ones in there are stripes.
But we're all shit. We're so bad at this.
But to be honest, that hand doesn't even do anything this way. This is them getting fouls, which is scoring for Morag.
Alright. It's your turn, Morag.
Okay. I still have to pot some stripes, right? It's been a while since I played billiards, so I'm a little.
Ooh! Oh, wait.
Sleight of hand.
Going. Something going.
For every time you attempt to do the hand, do a sleight of hand check for me, please.
What, my sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Your sleight.
Your servant's sleight of hand, right?
It doesn't have a dex stat.
Get out of here, Paul.
It just says the strength of 2, doesn't mention dex. I guess I can just go.
What did you use?
That's a 19 for sleight of hand.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't notice it this time. Hold on, fixing this. There we go.
Okay. I
So
still have an extra shot, right?
Yep, you
Because
do.
yeah. Okay.
Can you get that long lead?
Oh god, it is so hard to even just control this thing.
Oh,
Holy shit, that was not what I intended.
Missile power in that thing.
How about this one going in? Do a sleight of hand.
Yeah. 20, not natural.
you tell me if you want me to do it, and I'll do it. I'm like
do
here
it.
waiting.
No, just do it. It was a 19, so.
I'll be the unseen servant.
I'm doing pretty fine today. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually playing it for the first time. Oh god. Okay. I had to like go forward and then backward on this thing to control it properly.
Yeah, I was testing it in theory yesterday, so I understand the pain already.
Okay, so that now I have my extra shot, right?
Yeah,
James,
did it pot anything? Yeah. So if you've potted something each time.
Sleight of hand on that one.
Okay.
That's a 16.
I'm gonna say that doesn't do that because it was a low power shot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was spinning. It could spin back.
It could, but it was still low power. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm basing DC on power, just so you know.
All right.
It's
Makes sense.
it's my rule.
Got it.
There go.
And now the
But
horrible.
At least I
fucking
didn't do a foul this time.
Yeah, totally. That was really good. Yeah, and it just goes like, that's really good play there, and then you just
Flick. Who flicks? Can I unseen servant try and make them pop the 8-ball?
I'll do it.
Actual 20.
Oh!
Oh, that's. Oh, look.
Oh, that is. Did I win? I look at Rahid and I go, Vesemir, did I win?
I go over to the person I made the bet with, and anyone else who betted against me.
only one person is only two people. I'd say only two people.
How much
Only
did I
two
make
people
then?
betted. You basically make 100 and you don't lose your 50. So you you gained 150 technically.
And I gained 100 for what I had before. Got it.
Yep.
As I pass by Rahid after he collects gold, I do a very subtle sprinkle shake with him.
Oh yeah, I'll give you half, 50.
Oh no, I was doing the sprinkle shake with your hand, but yeah, as I do that, I'll also collect the money from your hand, and I pocket it.
So, as that happens, closing time is around. How long does a billiard game typically play?
It depends how good you are. It goes
I mean,
forever.
if we are going with the real time, let's
Close
just
it
keep
within
it like
10 minutes.
yeah.
I'm trying to think, because this was a fast game.
Because I imagine a game like this, people would be drinking and talking between every single shot, so
Yeah.
it takes at least 10 minutes. But
Try
Yeah,
to get the cue right, and like, this isn't the right height for me.
Alright. So, let's say.
unlike speed snooker, where you have 3 seconds to make your shot.
So, let's say. Well, unfortunately, we're closing because of a very official business tomorrow. So, we kind of need to prep the area for some guests. And they.
What kind of guests are you having?
People suggested by a man who works for the Peacemaker. Was I heard or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I was just picking my dice. But yeah, I look at Rahid. This peacemaker is everywhere. What's his deal?
I think he does something to do with making peace, but I'm not sure how he achieves it yet.
I knew a peacemaker one. He used to kill men, women, children, everything in the name of peace. I hope this one is not the same.
You can't see him.
I'm just prepping this. So are you gonna go rest? What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna go rest for the night or?
I
Yeah.
mean, we were waiting for light to show up.
Have I turned up yet?
Yeah.
And
Has it been 2 hours?
and on my
I
on
said
the,
you were there at light. I said you were
Oh
there.
shit!
on the way out, I would just lift a cue ball.
You're honestly, you left the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna take their cue ball. Maybe they have spares, but it's gonna just be a pain.
Okay.
It could be useful for later.
Yeah, I definitely could.
Could disarm traps with it. It's still
Alright. So,
I guess that I meet them as they're walking out of the door then.
I told you you were already
I
there.
said just let me know when I'm there, and you're like, yeah, that's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I
I'm here now.
I actually said verbally. I
That's
actually
fine.
said verbally. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
mean,
I took the
if
scenic route.
she was
It's-
here, we would have said, "Oh hey, light, you are here! What a surprise!"
It seems my words were not echoed properly because
No.
No.
I
Oh,
know.
Oh, wow.
Is it? Oh, closing time.
I think we all got enthralled by the billiards game
Yes.
at the end of the day.
Priorities.
Yeah, no. It would be like we won the money. We are walking by. Oh hey, light, come on, we are going back home. Going, and just turning around.
Why? I've just got here.
No, we are going home.
But why? Can we at least get a drink somewhere? I
Yeah.
wish I'll just go out of the house.
Here, have a beer, have a ale.
Here, I just get it, pushing her out, being like, what the fuck's going on? No. Why? What's happened? What did you do? What's happened? Are we not playing a game? I thought we were playing a game.
I
Why are you pushing me out the door?
I split 25 golds out of my 50 and I put it in Light's hand and I go, here you go, we won the game.
You know what? Fine.
Alright.
Is there like a tavern around here, like somewhere that I know that? Well, I'm assuming I'll know somewhere that opens late to like grab a quick drink.
I'll drop my disguise self to look like my normal self, and then go like, well, it seems more like he has some unseen skill for billiards.
Really? Generally didn't expect that from you. You should have said.
Let's just say I had lucky help.
Lucky hell. Oh, beginner's luck.
No,
Yeah,
I mean
we've got
not just beginner's luck. I've played this game before, but my opponent accidentally potted his black ball.
play.
Oh, that's this
Yeah.
forest.
I'm gonna insight check this.
Like,
Do you inciting?
Both of your asses.
So you can't remember thinking help. Wow.
That was really good actually for me. Okay, I got 19.
19. Yeah, I kind of
Tell the
just
truth.
give her a little bit of smirk to make her understand what accidentally means. You know?
I'm entirely truthful.
Yeah, you can. Rahid is explaining.
I just snapped into
My face is saying it all, and Rahid is explaining.
Really, out of the two of you, I expected Rahid to cheat, but you? I'm
No, I
disappointed.
seem
too.
entirely
I just
truthful.
shrug and
I
sigh.
Yeah,
see
no, I
how-
get that.
Yeah.
You're there saying we had cheated, and he's there like, no, absolutely haven't cheated. So in my eyes, I'm saying, oh yeah, he's saying you haven't cheated. He hasn't cheated. You have. Marek, you do realise if people get caught doing this, they can get in some like really serious trouble. You know, you need to follow Rahid's kind of tutelage a little bit more.
Oh. You don't.
Like-
I mean,
Yes,
I
I
have
am an
been.
upstanding citizen.
See? It's totally truthful.
I say while pocketing a cue ball.
To be honest, this won't be the first time I'll be in trouble, so I really don't care.
I can get that. Anyway, I'm fancying a drink, and I think we need to sit down and chat before I take you back to my dad's place. So, beer,
Okay.
ale, I'm sure I can think of somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
all right. So to give you that information, inside in the town of Halvastra, about 2 blocks from there, there is a bar. Not a bar.
Is it like a proper dive bar?
It's a proper bar. Proper dive
Okay.
bar.
I know the perfect place that I think both of you will love. Like, let's go.
All right.
Let me do this.
What's the name of the pub?
The name of it would be Midnight Drinks.
Midnight Drink. It's
Oh,
quite true to its word.
But it's like 1 AM now, they've ruined it.
Oh no, it opens at midnight.
Like, they can only serve drinks exactly at midnight.
Exactly after midnight until
High
like,
moon.
yeah, until like dawn break. That's why it's called the midnight drinks. You can only get drinks after midnight. Like, okay, we'll go there.
Also, before entering the midnight drinks, I will look for any notice board around it. If there is any kind of
Can
board.
you do a perception check?
Alrighty. Perception. 7.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
And there's no one nearby on the streets. Everyone's pretty much asleep for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the night economy around here is pretty dead.
Is the music dead? Or... I don't hear anything. Oh, okay. I have to keep it a little.
Night ambience.
Yeah, I have to keep it a little loud so my recording can pick it up.
Yeah, sorry, I changed the night ambience.
No worries. No
Right now?
worries.
Okay, so drinks anybody? I'm going to the bar.
Yeah. Ale
What's
won't
the name
hurt.
of the What's the name of the bartender? I'm assuming that I've met said bartender before.
Let me. Actually, I already came prepared. I keep forgetting I need to do this.
It's John Lennon.
It's John.
I would. You want the bartender or bar owner?
Eat both.
Okay.
Whoever's on the bar at the moment.
Whoever's in the bar at the moment.
Bye.
All right. I'll send you the name here in general. Okay, you can see that came from my notes, but
It's okay. At the general. How the fuck do you say that?
Charhis Goldwalker?
Yeah, Harris.
Charhis Goldwalker.
What is that? The owner or the bartender on at the
That's the
moment?
bartender at the moment.
Okay. I'm just going to be like, Reese,
What?
Reese.
As
I want.
I just want to mention how she would look. She kind of, cause the midnight, it's like a midnight bar. It's like mostly business casual, so you kind of see how she's kind of short. She looks like she's a young adult. She's been around for quite a while, and she's a elf.
No.
Insight
Good,
check?
well, that makes sense for me.
Insight, and
If she's an elf or
No,
not.
no. Because he said young adult. I want to see if she's above the drinking age or not.
she is above.
Okay, I
You
don't
don't
need
What, as
to.
in, like,
Okay.
are you trying to see if she's an elven child or not? Because that's weird.
Yeah.
I was.
Is she over 100 years old?
That's what. And basically, she's wearing like this nice dress. This very nice dress that she got from a store nearby.
Reese, Megan, I'll have the usual.
Alright, works for me. And then she kind of looks at you and just looks back to do the drink.
So you said you wanted to talk, Light.
Yeah. So, we can stay at mine, or my parents at least.
Thank
Just
you.
You can thank Mum more than anything. Probably just a few ground rolls to go through, just to forewarn you if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Have a drink. Oh, so you've met Mum. You're gonna meet Dad. He's probably gonna still be up. Dad's an elf, so again, elves don't really sleep. A few things to go over. First of all, don't mention my mum's age in front of my dad.
Oh,
Do
don't
not do it.
worry. I was just thinking of bringing flour
Oh.
for,
Why?
to put it. Ah, never mind.
Oh, I mean she likes flowers, you know. But yeah, so mum's age or mum's aging, deteriorating self, do not mention in front of dad.
Okay.
He's gonna ask weird questions. Again, remember when I said that like dad's like a little bit weird about me having kids?
I'll look at Rahid and with wide-eyed, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on?
No, exactly. Like, if I bring two men home, his mind's going places. Ignore him. He's gonna ask things. I've explained.
I mean, it's
He
none of my
understands.
business, Light, but is it not the first time you have brought two men home?
Well, I mean, there's Trellin, I suppose. But again, Dad knows Trellin.
I think I got disconnected, guys. Can you hear me? Oops. Internet, why you like this? Shit. Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so I am having Wi-Fi issues, but I can play over my phone. However, there's a different issue that I won't be able to continue recording this way. Yeah, I'm so sorry about this, guys.
Alright. So you may notice that coming from what ended up happening with the recording, we are now shifting recording to me.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine, and we have iPhone on the call this time.
Yay. Okay, so Jay, just remind me where we got up to before you kind of died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were saying something about Trellin, so I'll pick it up from there.
Trellin, okay.
Trellin, who's Trellin?
Oh, Trellin's my best friend. We like grew up together, like
Oh,
so.
okay.
Dad knows Trellin really well. He's kind of like So again, he's a guy. I brought him home, if that counts. Or like I said, dead things, if that counts. First time having two live men, realistically. So he's probably going to be a bit weirded out and a bit like overly excited about it. So yeah, good luck. Also, like I said, do not get him angry, for Christ's sake. Again, Matt, you're gonna have to remind me. But I think the rest of adventurers are their mum and dad's. Like,
I'm sure I can speak for Rahid as well that we will be on our best behavior.
well, I don't know. You did just cheat at billiards. Rahid hasn't.
That doesn't have anything to do with your dad, does it?
Just all I'm saying is just be like he's He's got quite a fiery temper, is all I'm saying. Is he comes across as this really like cool, nice person, but if you kind of just say the wrong thing,
Oh, okay, yeah.
How does he feel
Uh,
about this? And I open my hand and a tiny firework comes out of the palm and explodes in a little skull.
no, he's fine with the majority of magic. He's actually like ridiculously, insanely smart with things like that. So yeah, that should be fine. Just like I say, no mention of mum and that. Be ready for the grandkids' questions because I'm pretty sure that's going to be coming, and just don't get him angry.
oh, he shouldn't be worried about that when it concerns me.
Exactly, because I wouldn't touch you with a badge pole.
Likewise.
Exactly.
But
So
that wasn't the reason I was bringing that up. But fine, we'll go with what he said.
okay. So yeah, like I think we sleep. Like I need to head to my apartment tomorrow, and just I want to pick some stuff up. So I don't know if you're awake. Feel free to come. If not, like I'll meet you back for breakfast. Also, my dad doesn't sleep. Just FYI. Some people are weirded out by that, but elves don't sleep. They kind of just do this weird thing. You broke up a bit for me there. Sorry.
I was saying I have been in company of elves.
Oh, good.
This is not my first time.
So,
you won't be weirded out by it then. That's fine.
So-
I'm gonna down my drink.
all right. So one thing I want to mention why I pointed at myself in the webcam,
Mhm.
that's to reference in the first one shot I did. Elves don't sleep.
Elves don't sleep. Yeah.
So I'm doing a self-deprecating joke. Don't mind me.
Oh, got you. Yeah. I'm gonna put this elf to sleep. No, you're not.
So,
No.
James.
So, unless you two got anything further, I'm just gonna drink in a corner and get ready for what's to come.
Yeah, he procures himself a singular weak ale.
Singular week.
Like you can drink 10 of them and not even get tipsy. That kind of weak. It's borderline water.
It's basically like
My ale and
Or the closest you can get to water.
pay for
in a
whatever
measurement.
I owe them.
what was that again, sorry?
Were you asking me?
I just said that I'll finish my ale and in one swig and look for where to pay for it.
It's on the house. She kind of walks over and says it's on the house.
Thanks.
Oh God, you guys are cutting off for me.
Well, I'm just gonna.
It's free.
It's on
Reese
the.
is giving us it for free.
Means it tastes even better.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. It's on the house. It's free. It's free real estate!
It's free real estate.
I love refrigerators.
Alright, are you still cutting out for us, Jay? Are we still cutting out for you?
Have we lost Jay again? No. Come back.
I'm gonna try to roll to revive him.
It didn't work. Natural work.
I got a natural 20.
Oh shit. Jay?
18. 12. Hold on, I'm rolling my glow in the dark dice. I haven't got to roll a thing during the session today, so I'm just rolling dice now because I have an
So
obligation.
I'll be a couple of minutes because I just got my thing that the vetting's passed. 3 weeks earlier than I was expecting. I mean, there's nothing there, so I wasn't expecting complications. But damn.
What
Well, there you go. At least you know. No, we can't hear you.
No.
Um,
Someone cast silence on him.
that was quicker than expected.
Yeah, it said 7 weeks at a minimum, but when I got that, it was about a month ago. I don't know.
It's-
Well, it's done. It's done. So, well, then that's the last thing. So
How do I do that on Discord? Hold on.
I'm gonna say, can we change the server location? Is that a thing?
Uh, First, let me try this. I'm gonna try to do the dragging first, see if that works. and then-
Hello.
it's me. I've been wondering.
Okay, okay, so
No.
we go here. Server settings. I really don't
Been
care.
hanging around with someone who sings quite a lot recently, so now whenever I hear
Dude,
even
but-
like 2 lines of
I
a
can-
song,
yeah, I
have to
can-
sing with
We can hear you.
That wasn't even a line. That was a word.
it.
It's 2 syllables.
What?
That's it.
Server settings.
I think the issue is that because I cannot like disable your videos, it's putting a lot of effort on my mobile data, and that
Oh,
could be a
no.
reason.
The phone says no. Ow. My D4 just stabbed me. I took piercing damage.
The most deadly of dice.
And it's the shittest of them all.
Yeah, but you have a decent con score, don't you? You're not a wizard either.
But not this
So
time.
you're going to take 1 piercing damage.
What is my console? Yeah, actually, Light's console's pretty decent.
Yeah, but what's your con score?
Mine, obviously, extremely high. Have you
Yeah.
met me?
What is it?
I think like maybe like strength and dex were definitely my dump stats.
Yeah, it's not letting me change the server region.
No worries, mate. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
Okay,
now.
cool. Then let's keep playing then. I'm
Oh.
sorry about
No.
today's.
You're all good.
It happens.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
At the
So,
end
yeah,
at the end of the
people
day,
do
all you can do is flip the table.
Okay, we don't have to keep bringing this up, guys.
One sec, let me
Yeah.
just get my table ready.
Yeah. But I would have pissed myself laughing if he just broke his camera so hard.
Yeah, but it would have been worth it.
It would have been a
Yeah,
Susato takedown
But it
anyway.
would've been-
He just Susato take down
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But no.
All right, so
So yeah, unless you two have got anything you wanting to do in the bar.
No, I think yeah, I'll just follow you guys back to home.
And well, it's probably in the bar is the same thing Morgan and I have gone through already, is we sit there nodding occasionally while lights kind of go.
Yeah.
She's just doing that bit of information again.
Yeah,
Apart
my.
from this time,
When the
you can-
DM shares you a 500-page document on world law.
Yo, no, the shit that was basically my session 0. It's like, you know all about this, and I was just like, how much? But no, that's fine. Off home we go then. Okay, so I'll knock on the door again. This time not screaming.
your father opens the door. He
Hi,
says,
Dad.
"Hello."
Hello, sir.
Why, hello
And
there.
I kind of just elbow Rahid.
General Kenobi.
Yo.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
is the tea available? Can we come in? Or can they come in? I know I can come in, but you know what? I'm just walking through the door.
He kind of urges them to go through the door. Kind of does a slight urge. Being very careful. You can see him kind of be a bit careful with what him thinking about interacting.
Mhm. So this is my dad. Feel free to introduce yourselves.
I'm Rahid. Just offer one hand.
Morag.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Even the shortest shake ever. It's just like,
Listen, it's not like a fish sticks handshake.
I mean, Dad,
oh,
for
but it's
Christ's-
like moist.
Dad,
Well, he doesn't have sweaty palms.
Yeah. Well, whammy.
All right.
I mean, Dad, don't be rude. Introduce yourself. Stop staring at them. Just introduce yourself.
Yeah, I do a firm but short handshake, and I say Morag of Morgany.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I don't have a. I would do the general DM scaring thing, but I don't have that tactic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I know where to find it. Sorry, I'm just scrambling through my notes here.
So many notes.
Yeah.
So many notes.
D&D
I aim to just
Beyond.
be able to fit mine into one page, so that I don't have to constantly
So-
scroll around anything.
Yeah, I have mine organized, but it's just like I remember I had it written down somewhere.
What is it you're after?
So I'll just do this here. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he goes over and says, and pats both of them on the back, saying, "Go get some rest." Because he can kind of see that he kind of can tell that you haven't slept yet.
You know, that's a
I just-
fantastic idea. I'll show them to the room.
Thank you.
I just do a brief nod as like a thank you and follow light.
I think we go up some stairs, like into a hallway.
Well, as we walk away from the Raven on my shoulder has its head bent at a straight 180-degree angle, so it's looking back at him, keeping an eye.
It's fine on my dad.
Mm.
So yeah, I think we'll just like go upstairs and it kind of splits and there's two doors. So I'll say, okay, you two are in that one, I'll be in this one. And like she opens the door to the guest room and it's just a double bed. Like really simple.
I
So
sigh just very coldly as we enter the door, and I turn back towards light, and I think that went well.
yeah. I mean I give him a good talking to beforehand, it's fine. Just I don't know. It's awkward. I'm off to bed and she just shuts the door and like to her room.
I go like, okay, good night, I guess, and I look at Rohit and I go, so who's sleeping on the bed?
What was that, sorry? He was sleeping on the...
Who's sleeping on the floor? Who's sleeping on the bed?
Is there any decent chairs here? Are there any somewhat decent chairs, or is it just a bed or a floor?
It's a bed or a cupboard.
Now, maybe if I was the owl bear, it would work. But I have an idea.
This is just like
So
a
I
random
go over
spare
there, and
room.
so there's one bed in there. I'm guessing like just a single bed or something.
A double.
Per bed. Yeah, well, we ain't sharing. So what I am going to do is I like pull the covers off it. You can have the bed.
No, you can have the bed. I have no
no, too
issue
late.
sleeping on the floor.
Too late, since I've already set myself in like a burrito blanket on the floor. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
exactly.
I just put my hands on my hip, shake my head, and then just lie down on the bed
With no covers.
and just close my
No
eyes
covers, no covers.
immediately, hoping that sleep will happen very
Oh,
soon.
I'm not like a light. It's like, I have my raven watching the door because it can wake me up if anything happens. If anyone just decides to peek in or walk in or whatever.
She's cozy in her childhood bed, quite happily. Quilts and all. Do we
Am I
get
still connected?
You can
is that
take.
a long rest? Can we get a long rest?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Fabulous.
Okay.
I'm just writing stuff down while we're at it. All right. So what ends as morning comes up, your father walks up and knocks on the door to your room light.
I'll get up. And again, just in like a nightie, just open the door and be like, yes?
Would you like to wake up the guests?
No.
Wake someone up to wake someone up. Oh.
Why would you wake me up to wake them up? Just knock on their door.
How near are rooms?
Some of us need more than 4 hours just light activity, Dad.
This is my house, my rules.
Okay, right. I'm up. Have you tranced yet?
What? Sorry.
Has he had his rest?
Uh,
Else trance.
Yeah, he has.
Is Mum up?
She's asleep in the chair, the rocking chair.
There's nothing new there. Okay, right. Can I at least get dressed before I wake them up, or do you want to wake them up while I'm getting dressed?
I would expect as much. For the first one, not the second one.
Okay, I'll see you downstairs then.
All right.
Thanks. Shut back the door.
What time in the morning is it?
It was 1
Hey,
o'clock.
what time is it when we up?
It was 1 o'clock, and a long rest is 5 hours in standard and upgraded. 8. Yeah,
It's like
so it's 9.
Minimum 4 hours sleeping.
Yeah, so it's 9 o'clock.
Bare minimum.
Yeah, it's 9
9
o'clock.
o'clock.
Oh, good hour.
Oh god. I'm not one to sleep in usually, this is strange. Okay. I will get changed, so I'll put my armour and everything back on. And
You used to
again.
getting up at 6 and you get up at like 9, you feel like the day is
Yeah.
now the afternoon.
like, what is going on? And then so I'll get dressed, and then I will just, again, without knocking on the door, I'm not very good at that, I'll just open the door and be like, you up?
But he's just wide awake already. Funny good.
No,
I
interesting.
also groggily get up and yeah, I'm up.
Okay. No bathtubs, just breakfast. I'll meet you downstairs.
Okay, that's the video name now. No bathtubs, just breakfast.
No, just
Yep.
breakfast.
As you go downstairs, you see your father cooking some very nice food. What's your favorite food? I would
Eggs.
ask.
Oh.
I'm
not
asking.
mine?
Yeah, light. Yeah.
Beans!
No. To be fair, she's just so used to like having trail mix. She's happy for like any breakfast. I imagine he's doing like a full like like everything breakfast with just like a little bit of all sorts for her.
Licorice, all sorts of beans.
No, but with no beans. Haka, no, no more.
So your father comes down, like as he sees you come down, like breakfast is ready. You slept in like a rock. You slept
I
in
know
like.
I was up late. I don't usually stay up late. It's fine.
You're an adult. It's fine.
Thanks. It's fine. I mean, I'm planning on nipping home today anyway, so as long as you don't need any more help with Mum, I'll be on my way again.
At least your work is very important to you at the end of the day. By the way, Trellin called.
Oh, right, okay, what's he wanting?
He wants to meet with you on you apparently sent him.
Cool, did you give a time? Because we've got, like, prior arrangements for today, sort of.
I can have him meet you at the target location if you'd like.
No, it's fine, I'll just go to his.
Alright.
Like,
He nods and still is and approaches over to Rahid and Morag and says, just to give you an idea, my name is Lunarin Aurora. And he, from the looks of it, he looks like he's around in 80 years old. He's like near 80 years old as an elf.
God damn, that's like a good millennia.
Yeah, so
basically, like, him and Light look the exact same age.
yeah.
Very unlike Mum.
Yeah.
He is 83 years old.
Yep. So he starts handing over. I assume you all ate breakfast, or you had any?
Yeah. Some more than others.
Jay, you still good?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just want to make sure. The connection thing is making me super paranoid now.
Nah. It's like you guys even get quiet for a second. I'm like, wait, am I still connected? Am I still connected?
No, I'm right
So
here.
yeah, I totally understand.
Okay.
All right. So you wanna head on over to the lab?
Yeah, that again. I can't remember. Do I live with Trellin, or are we just? I can't remember.
I don't think we discussed that part. We just said you were friends, so I'd say anything's up for game.
Yeah, I think because I've got my own place at the guild, but I can't. I imagine that's my own place. Like he lives nearby.
I would say so, yeah.
Sure. Right. Listen, I just need to like go do a quick stop off. At work. You know, feel free to join her if you want to have a look around Halvastra. I can point a few places out before I leave you. Did that come through?
I heard it. Boys.
Sorry, I was sending a message to the other person who's in the recruitment process.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because we both say we'd update each other whenever anything gets through. So I did that when I could.
No problem.
But that's aside now, I can ignore that now. I can just ditch it, so.
Okay. No, well, it's just basically saying she needs to stop off at work and have a chat and possibly at home. You know, she's saying you can either come with her or she can point out some interesting places if there's anywhere you particularly want to go in Halvastra.
I mean, it's either that or stay here with your father, so I think your options there.
Given that it is 9 a.m. And we will be having breakfast till 9:30, shouldn't we get ready for the meeting because it's at noon?
Well then, that's fine. In fact, if you want me to meet you there, I can do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going with you. I don't need to stay near this elf. In elves.
Oh no. No, but I mean, like I say, if there's anywhere, what is that? A key.
It's a key. Well, I found it underwater, so I kept it.
Oh, why not? No, I'm saying.
Okay.
If there's anywhere particular that you wanted to go, or if you wanted to like look at something particular or find something interesting, I can always point you in the direction. It's up to you.
You say there's some kind of guild here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd like to see how it works.
I mean, okay. I guess I'm not particularly creative, but I help the creator of it. Oh, yeah, sure. Marag, what are you fancying?
Uh, to be honest, I wanted to look for some monster jobs, but seems like your place is too civilized for some monsters.
Monster Job, you probably wanting to go to the hub. There's like a billiard board there that's got them all on.
No, I did check it last night. They just have issues with some bears and wolves. So I think even you can take care of that.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But well, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you can come along unless you want me to try and point you out somewhere else that you fancy going.
Uh, how far are the woods?
How far are the woods, DM?
How far?
Yes. Like how long will it take us to go back, like go there and come back?
It would probably take you a good 2 hours. It's a long time.
Yeah, then we shouldn't risk it. It will be cutting too close. Your call, Emily.
What, sorry?
I was saying we shouldn't risk it if it is 2 hours. It will be cutting too close, so it's your call.
The woods, like, just woods.
If you look,
I can't hear you very well. Let me just turn you up a little bit. Like I say, if there's like anywhere interesting, if you want to go shopping, I know what the shopping district is. If you want to go for a drink, I know where all the best bars are. It's up to you. What do you want to do? I can point you out, and I can meet you at the billiards. I know where that is.
I guess I'll just roam through the city and get a feel of it. Any place you would like to recommend me?
I need to head home and to work and check in there, so it's up to you. I can meet you later.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay, so we'll say what 11:30 at the billiards club.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll see you then. Rahid, anywhere you fancy going?
The guild.
Okay, that'll be with me then. So I'm gonna start heading off to the guild.
So as you and Rahid start heading off over to the guild, approaching the guild, you can see all these buildings of service. There's a ton of shops. There's a ton of research development places. So a lot of them are just researching technology, not like new technology, like gears and new engineering stuff. But as you go next to that engineering place, you see this building that is more horizontally wide than vertically. It's more like a lab, and the entrance is pretty far off at the end of the road. And there is a sign. I do have that up. That says the Stone Shifter Center. And And okay, that's all. I'll stop there. I'm not gonna put myself in a worse position.
Oh. Well, this is it.
Is it impressive at all, or is it kind of just like an administration building
Oh no, it's
times one?
It has a bit more of a sciencey look to it. Like, it has like a lot of relics on the side that were discovered around the place. And it's just basically to symbolize like that it's more that of its purpose of study is kind of on the outside of the building.
Ah dear. Well, let's go surprise him, and I'll walk through the door.
Alright, as you go on in, you see this huge mess on the floor. This massive mess of rocks that may not even pertain to look like ruins. Just absolute ton of slate on the floor. There's papers all over the floor. It's a mess. And then you see this young adult, 5-foot male, very slim. And he's wearing these goggles, a light brown hat, a tool belt, and it has like a brown archaeology coat, and he's like wearing some pretty casual shoes. And he's over there analyzing this rock. This rock that you would recognize that you gave to him.
Oh, I lean over to like quickly. It's like, now I don't want to slate this place too hard, but there's quite a mess.
Fair. It's pretty clean. It was a hell of a lot messier last time I left here.
This is clean.
Oh yeah. Can I what's Trellin doing at the moment?
He's currently studying the rock a bit more. It's like he's discovered something very important, and he's just like, I need to like he has the face of, I want to experiment more. I need to figure this out.
Can I myself up behind him?
Yes, with advantage.
Oh yes. Oh, that's not good. Let's say a 6 and a 9, I think. What's my stealth?
And ain't no Rahid, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's a 12.
Well, what happens is, as you try to sneak up, he catches you in the corner of his eye. He says, "Oh, light, perfect timing!" And he kind of just notices you. He says, "Hold on, I need to check something of you, for you."
Oh, okay.
And he takes out the stone that you got from the carnival. And he says,
Just dig through my bag. Yeah, okay.
And he asks, "Can you try to cast a spell for me?"
What, using that stone or my stone?
No, he just wants you to cast a spell.
Yeah, but my magic comes from my stone.
Whatever, just cast any magic. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll hold my hand out, and then, like, from my palm, like, a vine kind of comes, because I'll cast Druidcraft.
Can you do me a favor and roll an Arcana check for me?
I am... Okay, that's a natural 1.
That spell dissipates, and in this time you don't waste a spell slot. So now Trellin...
Cantrip anyway.
Yeah, it was a cantrip, so it doesn't matter. So basically, he goes over and says, "Well, as you can see, I found this wondrous item that you found allows you to dispel any magical related thing out there. It's as if anything, even some minor effects that aren't even magic itself." And he kind of just uses all these big words to describe it in such a nerdy, and just nerds out completely. He just keeps nerding out, and he's losing control of his own social skills.
This reminds me of me. But no, No, but Trell, that's the thing, right? It didn't just do that. It doesn't just dispel. It awakened a waystone, a travel stone. We used a travel stone.
Oh, you finally found out how to travel?
Yeah. I mean, it took me long enough.
That's incredible.
Hmm.
Oh.
Sorry, this is Rahid.
Just to make sure, the stone does have its limitations, doesn't it?
I have found that under studying it, it didn't work after 2 uses. It just started glowing back up again earlier this morning.
Well, I take out a dagger, not threateningly. I don't just like pull a knife on him. Take out a dagger, but it won't work on this.
It wouldn't work on weapons, you're correct. I've tested that as well.
So it doesn't disenchant things.
It doesn't. It's very peculiar. And luckily, we've developed some new technology to where we can start making these stones ourselves by extracting it from the original. And he goes to hand you over an item that you can put in your inventory.
Okay.
I want you to look up for your character sheet, Projective Field Control Rune.
Okay. Oh, that is... Okay, let me just add that to my backpack.
And check it out.
So do you want me to read it out?
What do you say?
So use this stone to interact with either a nearby ruined stone or main waypoint stone. This stone can only be used 2 times a day. Charge and refresh at 5 AM every day. This can turn on or off the magical display field upon any use or charge. When manipulating the projective field, all spells cast by a creature must roll an Arcana check modifier of DC plus PC spell save DC. If you fail to throw, your spell is dispelled, and you waste a spell spot. Upon success, the creature's spell comes out, and they don't use a spell slot.
So
Okay.
you know that thing I've been having you do? Specifically, James?
That goes against my DC.
For this, it goes against player PC's spell. I actually need to adjust this. I've been thinking about it. But basically, if you fail that check I give you, that's the exact effect that you can do right back to me if you have if the battlefield allows it.
Ah.
So
The only thing I pointed out about it is that because it uses our DC and because of how the math works, is it increasingly gets harder as you level up to manage it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More power, more responsibility.
Quick, don't level up.
No.
But basically, this is the thing I've been trying to hint at last session.
So, and this is what makes the waystones work, basically. Then
This would confirm that of how the magic can be affected by the waystones per se. It's a link to the waystones in a way that you wouldn't imagine it, but it has the power to remove a lot of effects. But there's more. I can't go any farther.
This is insane.
I've told you I figured out how I wanted magic to work in this campaign, and now you're starting to see how tricky it's getting. So
you think that we can create further stones from the Mistress Stones?
yes, we can, and if we find more of them, we can replicate them in ways that go beyond.
Trellin, you have to remember, people can get sick because of these stones. It does things to people. Can you imagine if there's too many in the world? I mean, look what it's done to me.
Well, it's true.
Also, Dad still doesn't know about that, so keep that quiet.
Okay, I definitely will. But I at least want you to have this because it may be beneficial. I'd like to study more of the stones if we can find them out in the world, but there's not many people who are willing to travel out there. They're too afraid.
Hey, let's be fair. We started this up, you and me. I can do it.
Are you sure it could be dangerous?
We've been through bigger dangers and I've pulled your ass out of danger more than enough times.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, I can entrust the hunt of the stones to you, and if you can find any more, feel free to send them my way.
Hey, you know you're my guy. You're the first to know.
At the end of the day, now that you can travel from stone to stone, I'm sure we can meet even more commonly and not have to wait a couple of days for the future.
Hey, don't say that like you miss me too much, like, yeah?
You got me.
Absolutely. Get your head out of the books.
At the end of the day, I wish you luck. Aren't you... Your father told me that you have something coming up at noon? I don't want to hold you up much longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get going, but, you know, it's always brilliant seeing you, Trellin. And I just give him, like, the biggest hug. And be like, listen, just don't work too hard, don't get sick, drink plenty of water, and make sure you eat, because when I'm not around, you're terrible at that.
Yeah, I got you. And he just kind of shrugs it off.
Oh my god, someone murdered him. No, starvation.
No, yeah. Hey, also, Raheem wanted to have a look around a bit. You okay with that?
All fine by me?
Yeah, dude. Like, let me show you around.
Oh, just before I go over to... It's like, word of advice, clean this place up, because I wouldn't even trust you with a broom, let alone one of these stones.
He just nods and goes back to studying.
Are there any brooms nearby? Can I see any?
The brooms are no... There's no brooms in sight.
I just like want to nip to my apartment. Like, have a look around.
I'll go look at the artifacts. You said there were several around.
Yeah. A lot of them were extracted from the
Are they like interesting artifacts? Or are they more like that paleontologist where it's like, hey, this is an unusual rock?
It's at the end of the day, the relics. There's some that are relics and some that are just runes from one of the other little temples. So like, there's a lot of runes out there, but they're not
Right,
fully.
So I can read them.
Yeah, you can.
Sure. Do they say anything interesting on them?
One of them has a symbol that symbolizes the word stasis and with stasis on it. But it seems like it's been studied pretty hard, but nothing has been figured out about it, per se.
I mean, if you're going by one word, then yeah.
Like, it says stasis, but there's no way you can tell its functionality or if it has functionality.
Oh, I see. And then after having checked out all the artifacts, if like takes a while, he starts to try and pick up the big chunks and kind of just make it somewhat flat.
Okay. Make it
Try and make some form of like a footpath out the door.
Trellin is so busy with his research, he doesn't really he's not noticed anything.
Well, if he's like immersed in his research, then I would take the bits I pick up and go put them by him. And just pile it up next to him.
He's just okay.
To block his light.
He's just like light. So if he's focused on something, he will never keep his eyes off of it.
A, super focused, and B, I'm in silent doing it.
Yeah, and he still doesn't notice he's tunnel visioned right on what he's studying.
Actually, 8 hours from now, when he looks up, he'll be fully entombed within a trash igloo.
Alright, so you guys good there?
Mhm.
So you guys gonna head on over to...
Yeah, I just like from my room. Again, it's probably just as messy, proper hoarder like with just shit everywhere. Just in regards to like, do I have anything on like the stone that I found myself, or just? Because I basically have 2 stones with me now. I just want to try and collect any kind of papers that I've found along the lines and put the one that I obviously found that he quite nastily tried to destroy in front of my face, and kind of add that to the collection where it needs to go. And
I didn't
just,
even scratch them.
well, your deception was high. I had to do something. But yeah, I just want to see it in kind of my collection of studies and craziness that is my apartment, like what I have on basically what these say.
What you have is a general language list, per se. And you can only make...
What my language is?
No, the celestial language. Like what the symbols mean.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking like
oh.
things that I may possibly have missed in my research, now knowing extra things.
Okay, I would probably say that you probably missed a bit more because of all the... what you probably missed was, like, functionality and how things are used. So, like, say, for example, when you use that stone to fast travel, like, from, like, that stone all the way over to Halvastra, you now know how, like, some of them are used, but you don't know how all of them are, but you now know, like, one relic. And, like, you can figure out, like, you now know how to, like, somewhat use it on a waystone.
You found the accelerator pedal, but not the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll put that scroll in place in what is basically organized chaos, I imagine.
Yeah.
Only you could find something in it.
It is proper. The reason that she didn't take you to her apartment is just because it is just there's too much shit there that she can hardly live there. And
Storage facility now.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
It's like storage facility, but there's like a bed in it somewhere. Yeah. So I'd want to take kind of, I suppose, not my research papers because I'm not that smart, but like any findings I've got on the stones. Well, which is the majority of it, but like the important things on like functionality and like basically stuff that when I come across things I can continue writing down what's going on kind of thing.
Yeah.
And progressively make better notes. So it'd be like another book.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'd say that's fine. You can just probably add that as like a named item in your inventory.
I'll just put book of stones. Yeah.
Yeah. Creative name later.
Yeah. Basically, I'll think of something.
So I'd say around this time it's like 11:10.
Game of Stones.
I'd say it's like 11:10 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Time kind of flew by and you kind of... It's kind of like more of a rush to get to the billiards hall.
Sorry, carry on. I'm just adding this to my inventory.
It's all good. Trust me, I've had to take moments to write stuff down too, so you're not alone.
Oh,
Right, then.
bollocks. What have I done? Sorry. Carry on.
Once Light finishes her jungle expedition, I guess we go to the billiards place then.
Yeah.
It's got like a machete and everything. You have to hack through the cobweb.
Do not hack my books. Did you come to my apartment? Or did you stay downstairs? No, so you've no idea the chaos that is that apartment. Okay. Right, I'm ready. Sorry, go ahead. Book of
Oh, yeah, one of the
Stones.
well, she's also an apartment. I'd also try and glean at that time. What's his name again? Talon or what? Is it Talon?
Trellin.
Trellin.
It was hard. It was hard to pronounce in the accent, so.
Trellin.
Trellin.
And basically just without talking to him, try and glean from the stuff around and him, how he dresses, how he acts, to see if any kind of influence, or is he basically just like his history nerd?
Probably a history nerd.
And he isn't though, is he?
I'm gonna roll for anything to see if I can glean if he has any kind of useful thing for me to take.
Yo, don't you be stealing from my guild.
It's a
your guild. It's more like piracy because I'm not taking the original Trellin. I'm just becoming him. I'm making a copy.
But basically, the guild is an official guild, but it's not as respected as all the other stuff because.
Yeah, that's trying to get, but worth it. I guess I just have listened to him talking before, and I'm figuring out how he looks. Has this girl got a name?
Hold up. I'd probably call for like an investigation check or something here, just to see if you can figure out exactly who he is.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry, I cut out there for a second. Investigation for what? To get accent, was it?
No, just to kind of, if you're looking deeper and trying to figure out who this person is to where we are.
Don't need the exact details, but if I get any kind of inkling, he could even be slightly useful.
I don't know. It depends on what your role is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What is it then? Investigation's better, so I'll use that.
I don't. It's up to Matt.
I guess yeah. Can I use perception?
Matt, it's up to you.
Investigation.
Because I would have a plus 11 for perception. Because I got the raven on my shoulder, it gives me an extra plus 5.
That's
natural 20.
Are you shitting? Oh.
Maybe I was really good at telling these things.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Matt. Do you want to?
I'm looking about and I just see someone just like
Listen, there's some things a natural 20 cannot get you. This is one that you can get from it.
100%.
If it's a natural 20 on reading someone, perfectly fine. If you try to pull something stupid and you get a natural 20, I may not even make it successful.
Okay. So maybe I just look around, not talk to him necessarily, but I look around for like any identification. I just get like a social security number and stuff. That kind of, like I know him as well as he knows himself.
Okay. So you guys gonna go to?
Has this guild got a name, or is it just the guild?
No, it's the Stone Shifters.
Yeah, Stone Shifters.
Oh, yeah, Stone Shifters.
Yep.
I don't know. What does he see?
What does he see, Trelliner?
So I think he was trying to figure out who this person was to what this guild was, and he rolled a natural 20.
I said maybe I just found like a framed thing on the wall saying like Trellin, full name, founder, signs, all that.
Yeah.
I found his paperwork.
Alright. Should we mosey on over to the billiards hall?
You've not told him what he knows yet.
Oh, he knows, I'd say he knows his mannerisms and how he talks.
Yeah, I figured that out from when he was talking to the light.
Right, but you can also discern.
Now I see him somewhat worthwhile having as a personality.
Yeah, that's basically.
Like, have a trillion.
I basically gave him that information by saying, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I basically said, yeah, you have a right to that, pretty much. I already.
It's important.
Yeah. I would say, like I said, though, the other guilds in the area they consider more important for development. So, Well, I'm saying in the kingdom of Halvastra, like archaeology is not their main focus.
Worked hard. How dare.
Listen.
Meanwhile, I also have the king of Alvastra, but let's not get into that.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
imagine.
All right. Are we
That
good to?
dude is the worst
Are we
security.
good to go?
Yeah, I've got my book and I'm coming down.
All right. So, as you kind of walk on over to the billiards hall, you see Jay wait. No, I was like Morag waiting. Yeah, I messed up. It's fine. As you see Morag
Wait,
waiting.
who are you?
Dude, how dare.
And
Meanwhile, DM, one thing. While I was roaming the city, did I notice any library or book place?
you did. It should be right. It should be right in about 3 blocks away north.
Okay, can I look for any book on alchemy?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll anything. You can just. I wouldn't be too concerned.
I'm just trying to fast track it, so I don't take too much time with this thing.
All right.
But
So
yeah, I just need one alchemy book. So can I increase my abilities by reading and learning things in the game?
if you'd like that, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I wanna learn alchemy.
All right, works for me. So you're just gonna read it. You're not gonna rent it, or you want to bring?
At this moment, I'll just get a book and we'll read it later.
All right. I'm gonna think here.
Adjusting stuff.
So, is there anything you want to learn in particular that I could describe at all?
As I said, just basic alchemy 101 to get in. I know how to make poisons, but I also want to learn how to make potions.
Oh yeah, totally.
All you need is swallowing thunderbolt.
Is there a recipe already, or do you need me to make one for you? Because I can make a recipe if it need be. I do that in my prep.
No, the thing is, I don't know how to do that, so I just want to learn and get that,
Yeah.
ability added to my character sheet.
Yeah.
So I'll
So
let you. So just get a book right now.
yep, just get a book and I'll look
How
up.
much that will cost me?
I would say probably 30 gold, since it's like more like a skill book.
Okay.
And then pretty much you got money, so.
Yeah,
And you won't swallow it yet.
I paid for it. No bargaining or anything.
All right. So I just want to refresh your minds for like what I have put in the works. There's an item shop with trade-ins, an auction house, and all that stuff, but that can be focused on a free time session. I'm just letting you know that there's some services that I prepped ahead of time. So
I want to buy stuff, but I have no money.
That's why you fairly play billiards to get some.
What are you on about? You totally didn't cheat.
all right,
Yeah, that's
so.
why you fairly play billiards to get some.
Exactly.
All right.
It's okay.
So the librarian kind of they basically say, "Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your reading," and they just kind of peter off, and then as like they start petering off, they start to hear like this loud ruckus in the library, like, "Quit yelling in the library!" Just yell at them, stooping to their level.
No initiative.
This is the account of people.
So, all right. I'm not trying to cause player agency, but are you guys gonna be kinda?
Yeah, roll on over to billiards, literally.
Jay, where are you?
Yeah, my head over
Anything
feet.
else,
Yeah,
Jay?
I'll get from after getting the book. I'll get to hall.
All right. So as you do so, there's a guy who looks like a guard from the kingdom, standing there like, who goes there?
Dude, you know me.
No, this is the guard. It's
Is
a
it? Oh,
it's a guard that it's because it's for sanctioned for a special place to have a guard protecting the place.
play billiards.
What are your names?
Rahid.
Ah, the faker of the person who faked being the king of Halvastra, I see.
I never did anything of the sort.
We have that on record, unfortunately.
What a record.
Well, you did what?
I don't know what they're talking about.
I won't indulge this any farther. Now, lady over there, who are you?
Me?
Yes, you.
I live here. This has never happened before.
This guard's basically new to the job. You wouldn't have.
Kill him, he's weak.
Yeah. I'm from the Aurora family. We live down the street.
Ah, the Aurora family. I've heard of such a name. Are you
That's us.
Do you happen to be called Light?
Well, technically, that's my nickname. My full name is Noctiriok.
Ah.
Can you repeat it back to us to show you understand?
Let me get the spelling. Because you had the spelling.
I can send it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, can you again?
It's on my character sheet.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah,
Oh wait, hold on. I have your character sheet up. Let me fix that. Where is it on your character sheet?
Oh, it might be. It's in my description, I think, in my notes. Oh, I don't know if you can see my notes actually.
I can. I should be able to. Is it other? It's not there for me. Can you send it?
Yeah.
I should have pinned it ahead of time, but I'm a silly head.
It's cool. Let me just get my Discord up. There you go.
Alright, thank you. And that is... I always forget how hard that is to pronounce.
That's
Well,
exactly
that's
why she
nice
goes
of
by
you.
Light. Yeah.
So your name is Noctum Dirirumke? Like, I'll just go... that's probably the closest I can get.
I mean, that's close. That's close. I mean, yeah, but like, I tend to just go by Light. It's easier.
Yeah, Light definitely is pretty easy. And you over there. He kind of points over to Morag. What's your name?
Yeah, Morag just kind of nods and go, Morag of Mogne.
You all
I'm
are...
from the...
Ex-
And I just pull out my wolf medallion and kind of just let it hang in front of me so he can identify it.
Ah, I see. Part of the Witches Guild, I see. Alright.
Precisely.
You all were invited to this fine establishment. I'll let you go on in. And he moves to the side and opens the door for you as a polite gentleman.
Wait, we were invited?
Or as his job, because he's a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were invited to this? I had no idea who invited to this.
You don't know?
I just walked past in.
Oh.
Oh,
They just came in, it's like, we're off to the billiards tomorrow at 12, and I was like, yeah, for sure.
So we have the clueless one here.
Called out.
How dare you?
So he kind of says, just go on in. It's fine.
Okay. Is it an open bar?
It's open for only a select number of people. You happen to be one of them.
Fabulous. I'll see you there. I'm gonna go to the bar.
Morag, what are you doing?
I'm just looking for the guy who invited us.
Me pull up. Oh yeah, let me first of all, we gotta get the music again.
Yeah.
We gotta get
The
the wrong song. So stop it! Stop it!
Best Jedi rock.
There we go. This time you hear the music as a recording and not as a live performance.
You're gonna get whacked by the Matthew in here now.
Oh, what was the name of that group? Did they like put a load of shit up? The posters.
The Heroic Mafia.
The Heroic Mafia.
Christine.
We make it quick.
Okay, so I added it in here. Want to make sure. Improvised note. Not an improvised note. Interesting. Or... Do you want to do an insight check for me? Morag? Not insight, sorry.
Okay.
Perception, sorry.
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation. Sorry. I need to...
Okay.
I wrote...
That would be 14.
You definitely see him.
Let's see how many other people are in this room.
You see a ton, of guards inside there, and you also see the secretary of defense in there. There's only the 4 of you plus the guards.
I'm in here
Oh, really?
twice then.
Oh, really? In front of him. That's a power play if I've ever heard one. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit at the bar and keep eyes on Morag and Rahid, wherever Rahid is now.
I just have found one of the nicer billiards tables, and I'm just soloing billiards.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep an eye out and just kind of be like that, you know, in the heist movies where there's that overwatcher that's like keeping an eye on everybody.
Yeah.
Sitting in the car across the road.
So,
Yeah. But at the bar.
did you order? So you already ordered a drink?
Yeah,
Just reach over the bar and take a bottle.
basically. It's like free bar, hell yeah.
So he kind of walks on over and says, "Come on, let's go to the table." He kind of encourages you to go to the pool table and kind of play billiards with him as he kind of brings up.
I thought you play billiards on the pool table.
Can I just really quickly, and again, it's up to you whether or not I can do this. Can I just shift my ears into my half-wolf form, like hidden beneath my hair, but just so that I can hear things better?
Yes, you can.
Fabulous. So I have an advantage on perception checks, hearing, and I automatically have it on sight because of my goggles.
Yep. So what I've gathered you here today is that of a beast that's been causing a lot of ruckus in the tower over to the south from here, from Halvastra.
What's the tower called?
The tower?
Oh, what does that? What is that tower called?
The tower is called Relics Fall.
Relics Farm.
Relics Fall, to be more precise.
Relics Fall. Okay.
Unfortunately, it didn't update itself on the map. I forgot. I thought I
How
did.
far is that tower?
It's
DM?
I'd say it's fairly close to the town. It's a very ancient landmark that is for the kingdom is pretty important. It's where all their kings get announced as the king themselves.
It's like the place for the coronation kind of thing.
It is, yeah. And when we got the letter from Joey the Heartbreaker about this, we were sent an investigation team and found out that some strange stuff is happening down in Reddick's Fall. So we'd like you to do that. We pay a very high price at the end of the day.
I have one question. If you can pay such a high price, why don't you get your own people to do it?
The problem is, we don't have any ways to secure what's safe in the fact that we have an illustrious member of the guild, the Archaeology Guild. They could probably help dispel anything that could prevent it. In fact, there's no way for sure if we can actually get in safely. We can also provide assistance as well.
So you're saying we're expendable?
Well, you may get an audience with the king if you so do so. This was orders
I already
from
have had an audience with the king.
like quite well.
It's really not that great.
But I would
I'm playing
assume.
billiards at the same time he's trying to talk to me.
Yeah, and he kinda. Hasn't. He just made a bad move, so. Yeah.
Well, the second he makes one foul, he just keeps going until they're all potted.
So what do you guys say? Will you do this job? Of course, we got Joey the Heartbreaker. He's in a completely stable state, so he'll be going with you, unfortunately.
So, all you say there's a monster that needs dealt with?
Why Joey the Heartbreaker needs to go with us?
It's done through orders from the Peacemaker himself.
Fuck.
The gods need an NPC to watch over us.
And do we need to keep him safe during this?
It would be most
Mission?
It would be most important that you do, because we wouldn't want the Peacemaker to be angry.
I thought the most important part of the mission was to take care of the beast.
That's the second. Actually, yeah, the Beast is most important. Joey the Heartbreaker is second most important. I hate to break it. I don't really like
I'll
him.
just understand that if I have to put my life at risk to save his, make funeral preparations.
Will do. He can somewhat hold his own. It's just that you'll never know what can happen in situations where it's unknown of what's happening. That was the most one-off sentence I've ever said in my life. So, at the end of the day, this could be very important.
And we have already DMV already negotiated the price for this one, right?
I thought we said 1,000 gold per person.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was like...
Actually, it was 3,000.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that was... No, wait, I
3,000
remember.
total, or...
3,000 plus a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, each, yeah. So 3,000 plus a weapon.
What, each or just the weapon sword?
The weapon was for Rahid.
For me, for the silver sword.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the
It
silver
was the
sword.
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, you know, the cost of the silver sword can be adjusted into the 3,000.
Okay. We'll make arrangements.
So it was plus weapon, but yeah, it was 3,000 each, but mine would be like adjusted with the silver sword
Yeah.
from the finest blacksmith, or silversmith. Yeah, so I look at Rahid and then I peek over at Light to make sure that if these guys are on board, then I'll say yes.
From the bar, you'll just see Light just go.
So
So she'll give like a slight nod, and like still watching.
Yeah.
So
And I'll turn back to okay. But we would prefer if Heartbreaker keeps his distance from us.
that can be arranged.
Light is again
Thank you.
at the
It's-
bar
it's
in
for
her
his
drink,
own
just like.
safety.
By the way, Light, can you do me a favor and have her do a perception check? The one that you benefit off of?
I benefit off of sight and sound now, so.
I'm curious.
Oh, that's real good. That's an 18 plus. Oh, it's my thingy, Bobby. Oh, sorry. Let me just get rid of Tabletop Simulator.
Yep.
My perception plus 5, so 23.
You can kind of hear a profound noise of fighting in the background, and you hear a guard yelling, "Stop!" and just trying to stop the fight between them.
Where's that coming from?
Coming from the alleyway outside, outside of the right walls.
Do I overhear this at all?
The thing is, her hearing is really good, so you
My
can't.
passive perception is 21.
No.
No.
No, I'm at 21, goddamn.
Well,
No.
I'd say it doesn't matter. As soon as I hear that and like the ears prick up, I'd be like, oh, and like I'm just gonna run past and I don't know, like punch Rahid in the shoulder and be like, fight outside and keep running out.
It's the first shot he's missed in this whole game.
Yeah. Shit.
And I think what I'll do, since
I'm gonna run outside.
since I said that I was gonna keep this short, I'll leave it in suspense there.
No! I want to know who's fighting.
Did
Can
I
at
get
least
the
see it?
pot? It was the 8-ball.
No.
I win.
I want to end this short because of the. First of all, we don't need James being bullying people, so. So yeah.
Yes, you get it.
We-
Please don't kill my character tomorrow, please.
all right. And I think that's
You
and
can't
that's
kill your character if you kill it first.
but
I'm sure you're gonna
We're
help.
practically gods.
all right.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that was. I think that's how I'm gonna end this, like the third session.
Yeah.
Because I need something suspenseful, so I'll leave it that way and ponder it. And that's gonna be a recording. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in session 4. Woo!
Yay.
Objection.
Objection!